Hi, artists. How are ya? So I've decided to screencast outside today. I've got lots of green going on in the background. So to go along with our week 5 green folder this week, I thought that I would get a nice green background. So let me show you some things. So when you go to your class, you're going to go to the green folder and you're going to open that up. It's a short week this week because I just feel like I've got a lot of students that haven't turned some stuff in from previous weeks. And I know I've got, as always in class, right, I have a spectrum of students, some that are all caught up with everything and ready for the next thing, and others that are scrambling because they've got heavy loads of IB or whatever else that they're working on that are taking massive amounts of time and not giving enough time to art, which is probably something that really helps to balance your brain. But anyway, besides that lecture, let's get into what we're doing this week. And it is going to be a short week for you. So if you go and watch the artist statement video here, it's a 4-minute and 38-second video. It's not that long, but one thing that I want to tell you about this is that in this video, remember that you can do the closed captionings, and then on the little wheel here next to the closed captionings, you can open that up and you can change the speed to slower if you would like, which a lot of times is good. And subtitles you can change into a different language if that helps you. And so I know I touched on that last week, but I want to show you again. Okay, so in this video, it's good, and she's got some nice examples and things like that. And like I said, it's a nice short video, but when you get to about, 250 something, I think it's like 253 maybe, 57. Okay, here she says. And then you can see in the subtitles, so she's got these questions posted, and they're great questions to incorporate into your art statement, which is why I'm putting this video for you to watch. But at the bottom in the closed captions, you can see, please pause video now and answer these questions, so that you can have like a notepad in front of you, or you could have, if you're watching this on your phone, you could pause it and type it on your iPad, or however you're going to do your artist statement. It's probably easiest if you type it right away, like into a Google Doc, because I'm going to have you copy and paste your artwork onto the same document, and then upload that to your assignment, which is the next thing we're going to go over anyways. But right here, she says, please pause the video now and answer those questions. And that's at 2 minutes, 57 seconds. But then she's, much like me, forgot to say that, you don't need to answer every one of those questions. So here you can see, and you don't have to answer every one of those questions on the slide, but at least one or two, because I think that you're going to find that when you're looking at these questions, why do you like making art and why do you make your art, are, one might fit your answer better than the other one, but you maybe answering both of those might get a little redundant or repetitive. So you want to just probably choose one of those two. Okay. And that's all I have about that. So we'll go back to our folder here. Let's see if my face follows. Probably not. Okay, are you with me? I'm hoping that we're recording. So I know my face isn't on here, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, it says it's being recorded, so I guess I don't care so much if you can see me or not. So that's the video. So then if you go here to your assignment, week 4 final jewelry and week 5 artist statement. This is for my jewelers, my painters. Yours is going to look the same, except for it will say painting here instead of jewelry. And you will click on this and open it. And when you open this up, it says you will post both your final art from week 4, so last week's submission, whatever you submitted to me as your final artwork last week, you want to get that and cut and paste that, grab it, however you're going to get that into a Google Doc. You're probably going to copy paste that into a Google Doc. If you've never done that before, if you hit Command Shift, if you're on a Apple anyways, iPad. I don't know how to do it on the Macs. You're going to probably have to YouTube that or just ask the question of Google, how do I screenshot something? Because then you can take the screenshot and just embed it into your Google Doc. But if you're on an Apple iPad or laptop or something, or, well, you know how to do it on the iPad with the little buttons, but then on the laptop, you do Command Shift number and the number 4. And if you are on an Apple desktop, it's the same thing, Command Shift number 4. So anyways, you're going to screenshot your work and then upload it to a Google Doc. And then you're going to write your artist statement. You might as well write it right into that same Google Doc. And then you are going to post it to this media folder. Okay, so this is your assignment for the week, is to write your artist statement. If you had anything about your final artwork that you were wanting to change before this, you certainly are welcome to do that. It is your art after all. But many of you did a beautiful job, and I can just see the amount of thought and personal energy and things that you're thinking about that you incorporated into those artworks, that I want to hear a little bit about what is behind those and what are some of those meanings of that. So go ahead and write that out and copy paste your artwork into a Google Doc, and then you're going to add it to the media. So once you go here, you put add media, and then it will allow you to go to your Google Doc and grab that, hopefully. You might have to put it in a new place like your desktop or something like that, but I'm not sure. Okay, so that is all for the week. So hopefully it's short enough that if you have catch-up work to do in other classes, you can do that, and otherwise enjoy your week with your art. Have fun. See you next week.